Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, how's it going? See how I'm sounding? Alright, that works for me. Good evening, YouTube and Twitch, if you're here on the live stream. If not, how you're doing on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. Wayne from MelWays Collectibles, also known as a guy who cooks. I'm just hanging out. It's been a while since I've streamed. Got some cards here I'm gonna look through and do some work on the store. You won't be seeing too much of the store work. It's on my other laptop here beside me, but this is pretty much just a hangout stream. So feel free to do that and hang out, ask questions, whatever, you know. I would like this to be a chill space for people whenever people decide to hang out. Hope everybody's been having a good evening, a good start to the new year. Going through the TCG store, keeping up to date with market values. We have a store of just about 7,200 items, 617 individual items, or unique items, I should say. I do have a bunch of cards not put into the store. Trying to figure out what to do with them, what the best course of action might be. A pile of cards that are on screen right there. Probably maybe like 40 to 50 cards. All bangers. Well, in my opinion. Stuff that I need to go look through price charts, see if they're worth grading, see if maybe they're worth holding on to for later. A lot of trainer galleries. Hopefully I'm sounding okay. Hopefully the music sounds okay. It might be muted by the time this goes live on YouTube or a VOD. This mix I've been playing has been getting marked for copyright. I gotta figure out where exactly. Once I learn how to edit videos, I'm going to edit this video I recorded and a bunch of others, but the packing video that I did earlier that I'm pretty happy with, other than the doxing information that I need to figure out how to cover up. I am kind of just talking here. Gonna just focus on my work until somebody gets in the chat. This is kind of why I haven't been streaming while I've been working on this, because I have to stay a little bit more focused than the average bear here. I don't want to be subpar in the stream world because I can't pay attention to anybody. Trying a new camera setup here. Had someone comment on one of my videos about the way I had the camera set up. So if you're watching this one, I hope it's a little bit better view for the cards that you can see on screen. Cannot wait to hit level 4 seller. Alright, let's see if I can get some cards. Some bangers in the store. Okadata, however you wanna cook that. Price charting are the two sites that I use very frequently when I am searching prices for potential grades and or potential long-term holds or later things. We like things. Stuff. Don't mind my big grizzly hand there. I see it now. Alright. See. Check this milk tank. See what they got going on. According to Pookadata, this is a $49.32 PSA 10 with a 1783 PSA 9. So to to my understanding, which I am not a professional by any sense of the imagination, this would be a safe, as long as you think you're going to get a 9, this would be a safe call to send in to get graded. I put everything that I think might be valuable in a card saver before I pre-grade it myself, just in case, never know. Never know what kind of card, or what kind of shape a card is in until you take everything off and get down to the nitty-gritty. Just by the naked eye, it looks like there's a little... Can't see what I'm doing. See, I ain't no professional. See here. We working on it though. We're learning. See that little dip right up here, right up by my index finger. Probably get a pretty good marking on that, I would have to assume. You can kind of see it better down here. Right where, bless you, right where the light's gleaming. Maybe another one up there on the top. But if the rest of the card looks good, it might be worth sending in anyways. Sorry for the unprofessionalized streaming setup here. I'm learning as I go. I ain't no Pokavault or Pokerev. I'm just a guy on the internet doing stuff and things. Trying to start up a TCG business. So I would personally, let me get a little piece of paper here. This is what I would call for pre-screen measures, like ESA contender. And then I would just write a little note down. Of the card name, and in this case I don't really have a bunch of Miltanks, so I don't really have to put a number necessarily, but you know, if you have a bunch of different Charizards and what have you, it's good to keep a distinct description of, or separation between them all. Anyways, I'm gonna go on a whim here and say that it's probably similar pricing on price charting, but let's double check. Go to Crown Zenith. In this case, let's just search it up. It'll be quicker. Miltank PG24. Yep, this is also saying PSA 9 is a $14 card, a 9.5 is $16, and a PSA 10 is a $57.94. So 8, you start to lose money at a $8.50. I would say this is a safe bet though if you can bank on a 9 or higher. It may be a loss of money at this moment at a 9, but later down the line it might not be. Again, I am not a professional. I literally have my first PSA submission at the place itself at PSA. So let that say something to you. Click off this video now. This guy's just rambling. Thumbs down. Report false advertisement. Or hang around because you ain't got nothing better else to do. I think I had another mill tank somewhere around here. Yep. So let's see if this also looks like a 9 by the naked eye. I have not taken the centering tool to this at all, or taken the mag light, anything of that nature to this. This is all just naked eye. The centering looks pretty good on this one too. From the naked eye. Looks pretty good. Needs a little brush up on the plastic here. I think all these little marks are on plastic. Centering looks pretty good. I'd say these might both get a 9 at least. We aim for 10s, but I can't say that I can guarantee them, you know. See how this first submission comes back, and then I'll see where I stand on the scale of knowledge and patience on self-grading. That and straight up, maybe I was too lenient on my grades. You know, 9s should have been 8s, you know, etc. We'll see though. I want to believe that I took some time investigating if they were worth it. Next up, Flareon V promo from Sword and Shield. This is showing 45, 99, 10, and a 10, 50, and a 9. Naked eye, I'd say centering looks pretty fair on the back. I'd say it looks pretty fair on the front too. There's a bunch of plastic covering this, but I don't see any hardcore creases or nothing. But I'm gonna take a look at that. Sorry about that light. I'm still trying to figure out how to get this light that you see here, the ring light, where to place stuff where it's not screwing you over. I do apologize. I'd say that's worth giving it a shot. Who doesn't like Flareon, right? Next up is Umbreon V promo. The Moon Kitty. this is a little off center. A little fat on the left and on the bottom here, if you can see this. See if I can show it to you. Yeah. A little fat here, and then up there, or on the bottom of the card. The front side looks good. If everything else checks out, this might be a 9. Not sure what I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not even sure what it comes out to be. Whatever I don't end up thinking would be worth it for us in our business, send out to grade. I'm going to put these on our TCG shop, so if you see anything in this video you might be interested in, they'll be posted on the site. Anything that I don't end up feeling like we could benefit from. This comes back a 10 as a $35 and a $15 9. Again, same case with Flareon. I would say that this is a safe call. You know, you got the evolution and pretty fair shot there. If you get a 9, you don't lose, you don't gain. Also depends on how you get the card too. All these cards were pulled from packs or promo 10s, so no extra cost to us than what we had already paid for the pack or product itself. So you have to weigh in those factors. Next up we have Glaceon VMAX from Evolving Skies. I'm going to just go ahead and say this is probably safe, but can't be too sure. Yeah, everybody loves Evolving Skies. 33 and a 10 and a $10 card as a 9. I mean, the card is beautiful. Even if it doesn't grade very high, just encapsulating that artwork, I don't know. As a collector as well, I would say I would probably do it. From a business standpoint, I don't know though. But then again, the evolution weighs pretty heavy. I would say this one's a little fat too. Off center. See if I can show you again. A little fat here, and then on the bottom of the card, right here, in comparison. Not sure if you can see that, but that's what my eyeballs show me. We'll put that there in that pile, because why not? We'll put a little side note, little asterisk. Next up we have a Glaceon V-Star from Crown Zenith. Front looks pretty good. Such a nice card. We might get a mark though from the front. I don't know if that'll count as a mark or not, but see if I can show you. Yeah. like right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that might take us down to a 9 right off the rip. Or lower. I actually don't remember how strict they are with that. This also looks off center. Put it in the pile, but put a little mark on it. Gotta see how much it is either way. A little asterisk. What you got? Oh, the Petacopter. That's awesome. Oh man. How long of a quest do you have to do for that? Or is it just in the battle pass? I need to play Fortnite. I play games vicariously through other people now. Watch out. Alright, so this raw is about $18. And I mean, this is a pretty safe call if you have one. And if you thinking it can get a 9 or higher, let me check on price chart real quick, because they might give us more in depth. The weekly quest. That's not bad. Oh yeah, this is a very safe card. At least, you know, anybody watching right now, I didn't mean to move the camera with my foot there. Let me fix this. Alright. Anyone watching, if you have the Glaceon V-Star, as of recording of this video, it's a pretty safe bet. From ungraded all the way to grade 7. Grade 7 you get 15.25. All the way to PSA 10 is a 47.60. Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. Even at a 7, you break even. Let's see, Leafeon. I wasn't too sure about this card, but I thought it was pretty good. Centering, quality, just never looked it up. Just a Leafeon reverse holo from Astral Radiant. I mean, on eBay it's a couple dollars. TCG player, it's pretty much free. There's no grades on here according to Pokedata. Check price charting. Yeah, no grades on this one. I mean, it is just a normal card these days, but never know. I thought the centering on this was spot on from the naked eye without doing any investigating. Weird cardboard. So we'll just set that to the side. It's a cool card either way. With continuation of the evolutions in Eevee. Looks like a pretty safe card. Let's see. I think Crown Zenith personally is going to be a very fun set for people to open for a very long time. And it may get the Evolving Skies Chase Thrill. That set has a lot of chase cards in it. Crown Zenith, from what I've opened, has been really fun. Double bangers and packs, really high hit rates. Could just be some guy talking though. This Eevee looks like a safe bet. You might lose a couple dollars if it comes back at 8. You'll lose if it comes back at 7, but from an 8 you lose a few dollars. 9 you break even, and at 10 you make like 15 bucks. So I guess, you know, if you're trying to fill out a bulk submission, this would be a good one. A little fat up here on the sides though, up on these two corners. Or oh, there we go. Here and here. A little fat compared to the other sides. At least from what I can see. I don't think I would cement that, knowing what I know there. And also, this is just naked eye run. I still need to take the mag light to it. See what it looks like under 10x magnification. I have a jeweler's loop too, but I find this mag light that I have up here above the desk to be much more proficient when trying to do all this on the desk here. It's not that big of a desk. Big enough, but it's a nice little light. Next up we have Glaceon V, again from Crown Zenith. This card, a $24.50 and a $10.99 right now. Centering's a little off. I'm gonna have to Alakazam EX. Some of these card savers have numbers on them. And these are cards that I already pre-screened and had second thoughts about. So they're on the chopping block again. If I feel too confident, like the first time I did this pre-screening, I had a stockpile of cards that I was like, yeah, these are great. And then I slept on it. And I came back the next day actually, during the daytime. And re-looked at them, and that selection melted into like half. So I feel like if I'm being too easy on myself, recipe for disaster. Kind of just like talking and kind of therapeutic. Nobody even here to answer or talk to, but eventually there will be. This looks pretty good, this Alakazam promo. Maybe off center a little bit. This is a big risk though. As a 10, it comes back 40 bucks, and then you hit flat out 0 across the board, according to price charting on the rest. But if you hit that 10, this is probably going to be a banger later down the road. We'll put that in the maybe pile. The little asterisk again. Maybe if the submission that I have sent in comes back fairly well, I'll maybe throw that Alakazam in just to see what happens on the next one. Like a inception of Peter Griffin. Alright, next up we have Wigglytuff EX, which I pulled the other week. I'd say centering's off. Really, really nice, clean card. Very, very nice artwork. Just like how pronounced Wigglytuff is on the cardboard there. We'll put that one up in the shop. I'm sure somebody will want it. We're already here on the screen. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's see how much that is if it comes back. Anything at a lower grade. Nah, I'd say it's not too worth it. Personally. Looks very off center. Not necessarily on the front, but this back looks fucking pretty far pitched. Let's see. It's pitched. Both top and bottom are fat, and the left side are fat. I wish I could, put my canvas in 1080. Opens up a little more room, I believe. I also have my camera zoomed in so you're not seeing this other laptop too much. I do apologize for my my setup here. See what this Polyworld Illustrator is. No, this I do not believe. Oh, there we go. Wow. Almost $100 10 there. Which it deserves. This artwork is probably one of the best in 151 set, in my opinion. The reflection and the little puddle of water. Here, let me swap this around. Let me put the cards that I'm talking about on the damn screen. There you go. Apologies, chat. So let's see here. Polyworld 176. Let's see. The front side looks pretty good to the naked eye without putting the tool on it. Is that a white speck? I think that was just on my card save. Yeah, I'd say that centering's pretty good. Maybe a little fat on the bottom. Maybe. I'd say it's worth the risk on this one. Comes back 24 bucks as a 9. And I mean, as long as you don't have any creases, dings, mishandling your cards real crazy. You know, if you pull a really nice card, check to see if there's surface damage. Be careful when you're pulling, when you're getting next to the banger. Make sure to have sleeves. Top loader at minimum. I prefer card savers. Card saver 1. Same as PSA, they prefer those. So, unless you just get straight up got by the Pokemon company and the distributors, you know, straight from pack to card saver, the PSA is all it should really be. Like, even right now, I feel kind of crazy that I'm like inspecting these cards still. Like, I should just have these like locked away, and these are going to PSA eventually, kind of thing. But I didn't want to sit here doing nothing. Let's say the Snorlax is pretty good. I'm gonna put him. Need to catch up on my writing. Poliwhirl and Snorlax. Got a Blastoise in here. I have one of these in my submission right now. Kinda excited to see what happens with it. This is a really cool card. The centering on this looks pretty good. On the front, on the back. Maybe a little fat on the left. Maybe. That's a pretty clean card though. Let me show it off. Sorry for the delay. If anybody's like, why is this guy just like staring? I'm looking on my phone at the stream as well. So I'm watching the stream in real time as you guys are. Just to see what you all are seeing. I'm still unsure of how I look on here. I want to practice a little more. Get a little more comfortable. Yeah, we're gonna put this Blastoise down. This Mewtwo here, just a normal Mewtwo, hollow from 151. Maybe somebody in the comments on YouTube could shed some light. When I look at Poké data, like PSA submission sales, it shows like this Mewtwo card is a $44 PSA 10. And like other examples, like a Rapidash, if I remember correctly, was like $180. Is that real? Is that market manipulation? Like, Aerodactyl example as well was like $60 or something for a PSA 10. I have like 17 of those cards. Should I make a whole submission of those? You know, not all of them obviously, but the ones that check out to be fair condition, good, worth sending. Like, how accurate is Poké Data's stuff on this fairly new cards? It says there's a population of 48 PSA 10 Mewtwo from 151, and the market price for that card is $44.38. That's why it's in this pile right now. And the centering on this was pretty good. I thought it was pretty solid right off the rip. But I have like a whole inventory of these hollows and reverse hollows that are all pack fresh to sleeve to top loader. Can I get some insight maybe? I've been looking online and no real luck on my end. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot. But anywho, thanks for listening to me ramble if you're still here. Hopefully you're at least learning something, or learning what not to do. Might be learning something either way. This Pikachu promo from Pokemon Go is a $40 10 and a $10 9. Centering on this looked pretty good. On the front, that is. Let's see. I'd say the back looks pretty good. Yeah. Now with this other stack of cards, like, in consideration, if this was to hit a 9, as it sets right now, it's a $5 loss. Not including fees or shipping, any of the extra calculations, just the card fee itself or the grading cost. You're losing about $5. But if you hit a 10 and you pulled a, pack fresh card, you're making like $25. Not too bad. I mean, the return on investment's a long time though. But it seals it in forever. You don't have to worry about it unless you set it out in the sun or some weird shit. I think I'm more or less just excited that I actually have some graded cards in existence now. Haven't gotten back, or and I don't know grades yet. I'm probably gonna refrain from looking at the grades if I can help it. And I'm gonna do a full unboxing, first peek, everything, all of it, straight from the start to finish. It'll be fun, possibly sad, exciting either way. If you would like to be a part of that, I'm just another guy throwing a bunch of Pokemon shit on the internet. If you want to watch more Pokemon shit from the internet, feel free to stop by that one. I'll probably post something on TikTok, Instagram, somewhere along those lines. You can find the links in the link tree in my bio here on YouTube and Twitch. Link trees to everything. Stay connected. Buy stuff from our shop. I take care of the cards same way I would like my cards taken care of. Thrown on the ground and stomped on. Just kidding. Click off the video now, run away. This man has lost his ever-loving mind. This Roseanne backup waifu is not that, I mean, it's like the other card, it's like this Pikachu here. It's not that big of a loss if you don't hit a 10, and not that big of a win if you hit a 10. So, I mean, we'll put it down on there. It gets the waifu tax. Somebody will want it, right? Same with this one, Misfortune Sisters. See what this one shows. 194. And again, this one, likewise, it's barely a loss, even at an 8. At an 8, it's a 1052. And at a PSA 10, it's 3507. So, these are in my opinion, I would call them filler, bulk filler submission cards, personally, or long-term, hope they inherit some value later down the road cards. Let's check this Psyduck here. This is our second Psyduck, third Psyduck actually. I have one in my binder. This is our second one for the shop though, possibly gonna get graded. Might grade both of them. We'll see. At an 8, this is a 1075, a 9, 1675, 9.5, $18, and a PSA 10 is 66.25, according to price charting. Let's see what it shows on Pokedata. Psyduck 175. About the same there. I'd say the centering on this one's it's a little off on the back, I think. What do you think? This is without taking the tool to it. Looking at it on the camera there, I'd say it looks fairly good. And then flip it on the other side there. Flip it on its back. The remark I said earlier about I wish I could go into 1080 on the canvas. I'm looking at the stream right now and it's in 720. Like, it looks good. It looks fair. But we're in 2024 right now. You know, 720 might as well be damn 360. So while I'm happy with the quality of it, other people have heard complaints, you know, trolls coming in the stream, or maybe even people just trying to give me helpful advice. Who knows? It could definitely be better. I notice that a little more often right now because I'm flat out staring at it. But I can't do the 1080. Well, another reason, I think the canvas base at 1080 instead of 720, it stretches it out, so there's more for you all to see instead of me having to manipulate the camera. Could be wrong. I think this is correct though. And then also the computer, I don't think it can handle the 1080 along with streaming. So I'm trying to balance that so I can do, you know, multiple things here. There was a once on a time where I was streaming in 540. So I was streaming in 540 and remote play streaming from PS5 through the computer while it rendered down. Like, I was streaming from my monitor that's at 1440 into the computer that was going at 720 into OBS rendered down to 540 to be able to play, stream, play music, do everything. And it looked fine on my phone, but then I had people on PC letting me know that it looked like doo-doo. So that was fun. But do what you gotta do, right? I wish I would have made a video on all the troubleshooting and big brain plays that I made when I was setting up the stream. Yeah, it was not a walk in the park, I'll tell you that. With all the stipulations that I had going on, bunch of workarounds. It was fun though. Got it all hooked up and working. Made some upgrades along the way. Still not by any means perfect, but definitely fair. The Zamazenta V promo is a $51.10, which I can tell right off the rip it would not get. That can go there. You could probably get a 8 or a 9, but I'm not worried about that. Too many of them. Too many maybes so far. Need to be a little more strict. Crown Zenith. This is Aeon V95 from Crown Zenith. Also not even worth. Not right now. Maybe later in life might be worth grading, but the centering on the back is really smooth. Actually, very nicely centered card. We'll see. It's like barely even worth grading though. In this age right at the moment. Next card is Zamazenta V-Star. I mean, this is a pretty fair card. You lose a couple dollars at an 8. You win a couple dollars at a 10. And you break even in between. Pretty off center here though. Probably just throw that in the shop. Next card is Zacian V, or just Zacian. No V. Number 94. Now this might be worth grading. You lose a couple bucks at a 9, but at a 10 it's 40. A little off center here, it's a little fat left to right. I think this card will be worth something later down the line. Maybe we'll put it in the in a new maybe pile. Double maybes. One moment, chat. Seem to misplace something. Alright.
I
9:39.
appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid it's nothing more than a daydream.
I hope that the rain will never stop.
Daydream.
Also, maybe.
Oh, I see. So as soon as it stops raining,
It will be nearing to an end here shortly, chat. Anybody that's possibly watching, get up pretty early these days. But how about we do a little organizing real quick? These go back into the shop. These ones are next stage ready examination cards. You can start the examination. So we're gonna put these guys safely into a graded team bag, or a graded card sleeve, sorry, for the correct terminology. Team bag will not fit these. Hell, I don't even know if a graded bag is gonna fit all these. We'll see. I doubt it. Fit like 10 per.
Did the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world?
Off memory, I know. These ones here, these two stacks are ready for me to do further investigation. See if they're worthy of sending off. And this stack, along with these and a whole other tub that you cannot see right now, need to be thoroughly examined. there's anybody lurking in the chat right now, say what's up. I respect the lurk. I lurk in a lot of chats too. Yeah, these other cards I wanted to look at are a bunch of promo cards. We'll take a look at those next stream. I'll save it for you guys. Can it fit in there? ETB boxes. Goated for storage containers. Hey, look at that organization. Nice. Nice and sleek. Why did I do? I gotta put these in there too. Yeah, we'll just keep it to one pack. One pack of fun. Anybody needs ETB sleeves from various sets? I have quite a few. They are in our TCG. I think it might be like the only listings on TCG, but they're up there. You can search MelWays Collectibles on TCG Player. 5-star reviews so far, knock on wood. Do everything I can to make sure the sales go smooth, and if anything happens that I can rectify and fix the problem as soon as possible and give the customers the best experience they can have come into our shop. So if you're watching this video and you take a look at our shop, send me a message on there saying that you're from YouTube or Twitch or Instagram or TikTok. I'll figure out if I can do something for you. Maybe toss you a couple cards. I don't think I can really adjust the price after you buy something, but I can toss you a thank you for sure. Take very serious care of these cards. So if you do any business with us, just know it's in good hands. Very transparent about what's going on. Keep everything to pretty much market. There's some things in our shop that you can see that may be overpriced. Like we have some work togethers and befuddles from the first print when they were messed up. I just haven't done enough homework on those yet to post them correctly on eBay, but they're not the normal pre-printed cards of those versions. To my quick brain understanding, it's more rare for those. Anyways, most of the other cards are pretty much at market. There's some EXs, Vs, V-stars, V-maxes that are priced at like $1, $1.25, but everything else is pretty much market. Gotta have a floor of some sort. 99 cents shipping. I can't do these penny transactions and things of that nature. I'm trying to do this to survive and make something of cardboard. Called the Cardboard Chronicles. So if you do any business with us, just know it's very appreciated. We will take care of you for sure. Make sure everything gets to you the best we can. I was gonna try eBay for selling cards. I had like 6 or 7 cards listed that I thought would be good platform lifters, like just get it off the ground and go, and just kept getting lowball offers after lowball offers. You don't get that on TCG Player. Kind of just post it and it sells or it doesn't. I don't know, I took those listings down and put them on here. Maybe I'll revisit eBay for posting cards. Definitely gonna use eBay for reselling things in general, but maybe cards. Got a bunch of baseball cards that I need to go through. Some folks from the channel might know that. I still have not tackled that project yet. Anybody that might be waiting. I'm gonna go ahead and log off here though and finish this stuff from behind the scenes. Wind down from the night. But I'm gonna open up this pack of cards because it seems like every night I've been opening a pack of cards just to see what happens. Keep my my pack opening skills in check. You can catch me on Whatnot from time to time. I've been a little shy and nervous going on there, to be quite frank. Even though the first 2 streams were really nice and successful. We got Shinx, Pancham, Snorunt, Rockruff, Howlin' at the Moon, Angela, Lost Vacuum Reverse, nice. Enamorous, Rare Non-Hollow, Water Energy, Cockorock, might have butchered his name, Lunatone, Soul Rock, oh that's cool, get them side by side. This other pack I pulled yesterday was double banger Radiant Charizard and Rayquaza VMAX. I was quite surprised. Like, I would say that's pretty close to perfect centering. If I had to, from a naked eye. Anywho. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, whether it's now or on YouTube later on. I will pick back up on the PSA pre-screening. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. Got a lot of things going on at once nowadays, but it was nice to get on here and at least ramble to the void. Get, I don't know, anxiety, I guess is the best way to describe it. Going live, but it's literally one of my favorite things. I don't know. And anybody wondering, it's like a whole pack of Pokemon cards minus 2 hits in a penny sleeve. Very nice storage purposes, shipping purposes. Good stuff. I'll have that shipping video edited soon once I learn how to edit. Stop by our store, MelWays Collectibles, TCG player. Over 7,000 items, fairly priced, packaged with care, shipped with love. Have a good night, good morning, whenever you may be watching this. Peace out.